Lots of stuff there. But, yeah.
Hey.
I did not. So, Dee Dee was in the hospital the whole time. I was that whole week. Because of the things I was doing. No, I never met you.
Where's everyone?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Titus. Where's everyone else?
Earlier today, I was chilling in this spot over here.
Yeah? Is it nice outside? I haven't been outside all day.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Alrighty. Well, cool. Let's get started today. We are finishing up the book of Joel. So super excited about that. That in 3 days we can actually complete an entire book. So this starts off with be prepared for the judgment of the Lord. Be prepared for the judgment of the Lord. Verse 13 is kind of a prophetic verse talking about swing the sickle, for the heaven or for the harvest is ripe. Come, tread the grapes, for the winepress is full. The storage vats are overflowing with the wickedness of these people. So, kind of makes me think of Matthew 9. In Matthew 9, here's what it says. Here's the passage that I'm talking about. Jesus traveled through all the towns and villages of that area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news about the kingdom. And he healed he healed every kind of disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields." I'm going to read verse 13 again to you from Joel 3. Swing the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Sickle is the thing that they take. It's kind of a hook end, and they take it and they swing it, and they're getting the harvest out of the ground, reaping what they've sown there. Okay. Again, back at the beginning of verse 13, swing the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. And then Jesus says in Matthew 9, the harvest is great, but the workers are few. All right. Come tread the grapes, for the winepress is full. Come step on the. Seen anybody ever do that before? Step on grapes for the winepress, right? The winepress is full, but we need workers to come and actually press. The storage vats are overflowing. All right. We need people there to be part of this, working with this. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Are you a part of the harvest, or are you a part of the workers? A worker is trying hard to get their friends to know Jesus. The harvest are those waiting, those who don't know about Jesus. There is always, always, always a great need for workers. How will you be a kingdom worker today? God will flourish here through you, through your friends and their friends, and so on, so forth. God wants a relationship with you and with your friends. Who will you share the gospel with in this virtual world that we are in right now? How will you continue to share the gospel with your friends in virtual world? Actually, I think it's a little easier, if I'm being honest, for us to share the gospel with our friends being virtual. I think it's really easy to send them the link to the Zoom call and say, hey, join us for this during this time. Hey, follow this Instagram account, or go to this YouTube, and they'll be a part of. Tatum, your hand is raised. What's up?
Will we have more of these Zooms?
Yes. Every day at 2. We'll keep doing them.
Okay.
Yep. So who is your friend that you are going to invite to be a part of this with us next? All right. That was the devotion for today. I know that it was super short, but right to the point. So I'm going to pray, and then we'll continue on Zoom for just a few minutes for this afternoon, for a time for us to sit down and study your word, to be present with each other, even though we are far apart from each other. Father, thank you for the workers, and may we be workers, and may we go to the fields and reap the harvest that is waiting for us. We love you. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. All right.
Go.